Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Gaming Podcast. It's me, Classical Dig, aka Caden. I'm joined with my host today, Harvey.
Hello.
And Ryan.
Shalom, my homies.
Classic intro.
Yes. Gotta bring back the classic.
Starting with the classic intro question: which character from the Overwatch universe would you put your dong in?
Whoa. We have female viewers. You gotta be, interactive for everyone.
Oh, I'm talking to my male co-hosts.
Yeah, I mean, we could just say that we're females now, and there's no
It's
visual
2021.
evidence against it. Yeah, we could just be women with deep voices.
Yeah.
That doesn't answer the question, though.
I'm torn. Does anyone have a definite answer before I explain?
No, you might as well explain.
No, I would say Tracer.
Say Tracer.
Yeah, generic answer, but that's me.
All right, that's you.
Well, I'm 50-50 between two.
Okay. Who are they?
Tracer, because I've got a thing for the British apparently. And Brigitte, because sorry, someone to match me in thickness.
Strong, independent female characters.
Yes. What about you?
Yeah, Harvey.
I don't know. Trying to now remember all the characters in Overwatch.
Who's the monkey?
I don't know. We'll go with Mercy. At least she can rebuild my legs after I step on a landmine.
Okay. So, just want to point it out there that this is going to be a short podcast, as there is half as many people and only the short members of Gay. Ha ha ha.
I mean, it might not be a short. It just depends on how long we can keep it going for.
How long you last? There's a joke in there for some people who want to dig.
30 seconds.
You know what I saw on the way to work today?
What did you see on the way to work today?
I'm driving in, and there's a T intersection I go to with a stop sign. And it's got stopped. Someone slapped a sticker on it in the same red as the stop sign with white text that says "eating animals" under it.
I know what stop sign you're talking about.
Yeah,
wow.
It's back. Yeah. It was gone, but it came back. So I promptly got into work 10 minutes early and got a chicken schnitzel sandwich.
That's what you want.
I just want whoever that is to know that sign has done the opposite and it's made more animals be eaten.
You know what's funny about that whole don't eat meat? The animal is still dead. Just because you didn't choose to eat this packaged steak, it isn't gonna go out of the packet and rebuild the cow.
Well,
the thing is,
the thing is, overall, at the end of the day, if everyone stops eating meat, they have to stop killing animals because they're not making.
They lose the market. They're not making money, so they can't keep doing it. It's like a long-term thing.
But if we're talking short term,
it doesn't work.
Dead. I'm gonna eat that.
No, here's the thing. Every time I get a chance to go back for extras, I always choose meat over potato and rice and stuff, because having that extra meat means that one vegan who thinks they're making a difference isn't, and it just really motivates me to get up in the morning.
Oh, like that guy. Every time the vegan teacher uploads on TikTok, he eats a piece of meat, duetting the video.
Oh.
Man, she's a bit whack. Not gonna lie.
All right. Left field question. What's more annoying, vegans or cyclists?
I'd probably say vegans because they're definitely more vocal and definitely more attacking.
I feel like you'll hear about a vegan more, but you'll see a cyclist. The visual thing of a cyclist is more irritating.
The thing is, there's an actual point to cycling.
Yeah.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I live near a place that has a very convenient bike path, yet they're always on the road.
Yes, that is true. That is true.
It's not the side of the road; it's the middle. And
yeah,
they know damn well they're a protected species, so I can't bowl them over without going to the wrong kind of jail.
But you see, there's not the cycling teacher like there's the vegan teacher, right? So I mean, we're free in that regard.
Yeah, vegans are more vocally annoying, but I feel like cyclists are more visually annoying. Aesthetically, they hurt me.
I don't know.
Aesthetically.
When I see them vegans paraded and they put the bloody cooked chicken into a coffin and give it a funeral in the middle of a store, I'm going to be very visibly annoyed.
Yeah, but they're going to be vocal about that, whereas a cyclist, just without saying anything, they can annoy you. They're just positioning in this world. Their exact existence is just irritating you because of where it is.
Maybe they're both as equally annoying as each other in different aspects.
I mean, I can agree with the vegans being annoying thing.
Yeah.
I'd know firsthand.
Wow, Ryan was a vegan?
No, I dated one, and I converted her out of it though. That was a good meme.
Yeah.
No,
So,
it was beautiful timing because it was the there was some personal information told with someone else involving me, and then a Domino's hot fudge cake was introduced, and just gonna say sweet swift karma. God, it makes me sound like a manipulative psycho.
maybe
Yes.
you are, Ryan.
Maybe.
Maybe just
On
embrace
some
that
level.
side of yourself.
Yeah. Maybe you should become the next evil villain of this world.
Did you say uwu villain?
Evil.
Hello guys, I'm here to poison the water supply.
Well can help you today.
I put sprinkles in your gardening fertilizer.
Oh no, it's the Uwu villain.
I slashed 3 out of 4 of your tires so you can't claim insurance.
I really want there to be just a movie where the villain he's like bad, but only like minor inconveniences, like nothing like mega serious. But he's
Let
just
me
there,
introduce
jerk.
you to Perry the Platypus.
No, like the villain
That's
just
not
comes
what the
in
TV show is
Don't you
called.
mean Doofenshmirtz?
and you're like,
No, I thought
Phineas
the TV show was called Perry the Platypus.
Dude, I'm watching Paris. Dude, that's like watching Pikachu.
man, I love
Fucking
watching
idiot.
No, but like a villain, right? And all they do is like double parking 2 parking spots in a car park instead of 1. Like,
Don't take their trolley back.
yeah, there's stuff like that. It's their whole trope.
I feel like
They key
the
your
shopping
car.
carts. The shopping carts at like a Woolworths or Coles is the ultimate test of someone's morality because like there's no punishment for just leaving it, like other than like the moral consequence, But I feel like a lot of people do take it back, so like there's hope for humanity.
Now,
Okay,
do you
honesty
guys always
time.
take yours back?
Yeah, I was gonna say honesty time. Do you take it back? And if you see a trolley along the way, will you bring it with you?
Only if it's the same type of trolley.
Okay.
Like if I'm
Yeah.
at the back of a Woolies and there's a Coles trolley, I'm not touching it.
Well, if there's a Coles trolley hands down, I'm just not going to touch it.
Yeah,
I'm probably
you
going to
have-
report of
you
why
have
is it in the
bias.
Woolies car park.
Yeah. Turf war.
But like,
bring all the woolly trolleys to Coles.
Block off their entrance with them. Like space them all out one by one. Holy shit, on the topic of work, do you want to hear the biggest like cosmic brain marketing move my workplace did?
Oh, okay.
So we did this promotion where it was like Mojang like did this ad thing where it's like yeah, you've probably seen the Minecraft signs dotted around the store, and it scanned all 6 and you get, I think it's $10 off.
$5
and they
off.
accidentally be some $5. Yeah, you know better than I do because and I wasn't there when they set it up. I came in like halfway through the day, and I had people after people complaining they couldn't find them all. And I've gone, I know there's one here, I know there's one here, I know there's one here, I don't know where the other 3 of the 6 are. So, and no one could find the 6th. So it turns out we hadn't received the 6th one. So someone hadn't checked. So we had 5 out of 6 for this promotion that were dragging families into the store. So you'd come in thinking you're getting the discount, and there'd be nothing. Until we finally got it, like two days later, like, and then we're like, got to put this out, and then people could start getting their things. So people were coming in expecting like $5 off, so I'm gonna go pop a $5 book or something. Pranked. you get to think about, and they've done the yards. They've lapped the store enough to find 5 of these fuckers, and then the 6th one they can't find because it's not there. And when we got it, someone just put it out the back. No one went and put it out straight away.
This isn't like some high priority shit. Like, I'll do it later.
It's $5, It's too bad. Yeah, if you really need it, should you be shopping here?
but Ryan, do you have a counter that's being held up by a can of pineapples and has been for the past 2 years?
No, but the lounge in our break room is held up by a cinder block, which is slowly cracking.
if you'd like some context there, Caden.
I would.
So we had like a counter, and like they're like nailed to the back, right? Like
Right.
how you put your L bracket in, you make your little.
Yeah.
We had this
Yeah.
little like drawer, and it's like snapped, it's fallen, and to prop it up at the time we got a can of pineapples and propped it up.
Right.
It's been there for 2 years. No one screwed the shelf back on. It's just can of pineapples.
And it's still there to this day.
Yeah, it's still there. I remember I almost pulled
Surely
it
you
out
just
the
get
first time
peckish
I
one
noticed
day.
it. I come in the first time I noticed it. I'm like, oh, yo, can of pineapples. I go to grab it, and we get told no. Why? Or if you pull that, the shelf's gonna fall down. I'm like, oh, that's cool. That was like about 2 years ago.
How is the can looking?
That's fine.
Oh, okay.
It just looks weird.
Old.
Out of
Is it
place.
moldy?
Well, I haven't-
Poke a small hole
I
in
don't
it.
really
Let the
want
smell seep.
I don't want to weaken the integrity of a little pineapple can shelf.
Is it your good luck charm at work?
Like, I mean, only like bad things happen around the pineapple. So I mean,
Such a bad luck charm. Do
mostly
you have
with
a good luck
other
charm,
drawers.
Harvey?
A good luck charm.
Yeah. Do you guys have a good luck charm?
No, I mean,
No, nothing.
no. The only like point out thing that is not very noticeable is the pineapple can, and
Yeah.
it's just a
You
sign.
yourself, like, do you have a lucky sort? I know you have an unlucky one, but
Myself.
that's different. Yeah.
Something.
Yeah, good luck. Something that brings you luck, or you think increases your chance of probabilities being favorable, if you will.
The closest thing is if I get in a good position because I just know the shift will be better.
Oh, we're talking work position,
Yeah,
where
like
you're
getting
standing.
stationed somewhere. Yeah, where I'm standing.
I thought Harvey was about to tell us about his sex life.
No.
Get in a good position,
Yeah, and then it just keeps going on and on.
What about you, Caden? Got a good luck charm?
Not until I get my shungite.
Your shungite?
You got some shungite?
No, I'm not. I don't have shungite. Not gonna get shungite.
I kind of
But-
want to. Just so I can say shungite.
What is shungite?
It's like this rock. This weird, like, volcano rock. And, like...
Yeah.
You know those people that are all, like, big old spiritualists? Like, people that just fall for scams easy on Facebook and stuff?
Take this rock and it makes you feel good during the day.
Yeah. That type of stuff.
Yeah.
Like energy crystals and stuff.
Oh,
It's like
how
one
it's
of
like,
those.
oh yeah, how it's like sapphire, draws sadness out of you, and onyx makes
Yeah.
you resilient.
Yeah, well, the
and-
shungite came around
and-
when the 5G towers came out. Because shungite was to protect you from the 5G waves. So you get these little, like, shungite pyramids.
Dude, oh my god, I was Sydney Airport on the topic of dumb rocks, and there was one that apparently makes you horny. I'm trying to remember, I think it might be rose quartz or something, and I'm like, what?
I think I might go buy some shungite.
How much is
Yeah,
shungite?
Let's look that up.
Anyway, my good luck charm, I found at work. Well, it kind of found me.
Right.
It's a small plastic crab, which I thought came out of a Kinder
yeah.
Surprise, but it's too big. It's a lucky crab, and it kind of originated from a joke where I just kept offering everyone crabs at work if they wanted my crabs, and people took it exactly how you think they would.
Wrongly.
Anyway,
Disgusting. Ew.
Yes. And no, to sum up the thing that I reckon it is my lucky crab, I forgot it one day, right? And you know how the crab punished me? My car battery was dead when I went to go home.
Oh.
And then it rained on me.
Oh.
Yeah. The crab giveth and the crab taketh away.
Damn, crab is all powerful.
So I brought it when I went out tonight, and I didn't have to pay for a single drink. I'm the hot girl in the club, and you're all jealous.
So, a fun fact about shungite pyramids, they range from $1 to $80.
Dude. Do you reckon you know how you get those, like, quartz lamps? Do you reckon you can get a shungite one?
I don't know, but
What colour is it?
I can only buy them from America. Oh. They're like
What colour
black.
is it?
They're like a
Black.
black rock.
Yeah. Didn't you say it was volcano rock?
Oh, I think it's a
but,
volcano.
But, like, pink diamonds are a volcano rock. And they're pink.
It's a
Believe it or not.
non-crystalline mineroid consisting of more than 98% of carbon. I don't know. I'm not really that smart. But
So
that's the wiki
so
description.
it's primarily carbon. Well, yeah, it's a volcano. That kind of makes sense,
It's
So
found
what's the
near
science?
Shunga village in Russia.
Shunga village.
What's the science behind shungite and the 5G towers? Do you know the specific science or nah?
No clue. I just know people were talking about use Shungai to get rid of the 5G.
Well, let's think
I
about
don't know
it
if that
from
was
like
purely a meme or not, but it was kind of funny.
let's think about it from like a smooth perspective, really quick, right?
Okay.
We're carbon-based life forms.
Okay.
It's made of carbon. 5G attacks carbon-based life forms and gives you cancer, right? So if you have that, it will absorb the cancer rays.
I mean,
Look,
So it's like having a tank.
I got to know what I'm talking about. Yeah,
I've got the wiki
like-
uses for
it's
Shungai.
like wearing armor, you know,
Yeah.
like or a bulletproof vest.
So when you're in a WoW raid and you have a tank, it takes the aggro.
Man, yeah,
Oh, it
basically.
purifies water, apparently. Because,
I would not put it in water.
well, in the 18th century, it was common for Russians to put it in their spas, by the look.
I know. Oh, actually, no. It would make if it's carbon, that'd make sense because I know they used to use charcoal to purify water.
And they also use it as paint. As carbon black paint, or Shungite black.
Dude, is Shungite the next Warhammer paint color?
Oh, and you can, people were heating it up in the 70s or something.
Something I've never understood. You know how you have like something is stab proof, is bulletproof,
Yeah.
is or resistant, right?
Yeah.
Why is it flame retardant? Why is that the word they chose? Retardant. Like of all the words you could use, like it's a little on the nose. I feel like it's kind of like you got to be a bit retardant to catch on fire in the first place in most circumstances.
Found an Australian Shungite store.
No. Oh, shameless plug.
No, I'm not going to plug it.
So, not until they sponsor us.
Yeah. Why is Shungite expensive?
Because it comes from the
a
volcano.
gag.
And
That
that.
too.
Okay, here's a question. What's the most embarrassing thing you can remember saying as a child?
As a child,
Yeah. Or just generally.
I've said a lot of dumb shit.
I remember the first time I said fuck.
Really?
Yes, my nan was backing out of the driveway and my small, like, 2 to 5, somewhere around that range, brain went, fuck, as she's leaving. I guess fuck off as goodbye, apparently. I don't know. I just remember that.
Just Harvey's grandma slowly rolls out of driveway. Harvey, fuck.
As them just standing in the doorway. Having a weird experience.
Get slapped over the back of the head by your father.
But look, now I mean, at least I knew it was a bad word from the start. So
Oh, I say a lot of dumb stuff, like barging out the back in work and loudly exclaiming after cleaning up like the glues, saying who wants to huff glue with me with a trolley full of glue to 3 of my managers, one of them who is brand new and I just met. Like that was my first interaction with them, was me asking if all of them wanted to huff glue. And one of them was the second in charge, one was my line manager, another one was the new manager, so I'm here like, hi. As I'm like going, because I saw my line manager and went, oh, this will be funny. But then I saw the other two and went, oh, shit. I'm really bad at that. Like, I just say stuff before thinking.
yeah, like you think you're in the Discord chat with the boys, but you're at work and then you accidentally speak like you are.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I get like that. I'll say something, especially now that I'm like, whenever I talk to my workmates, I'm like, I'll say something like, this is the wrong group of friends. I'm going to come across like a psycho.
It was like when we had one of the fellas, right, working at the store in the high position, and I was like used to him calling at the front desk for stuff, and then I get the call from the office and forget it was him, and then end this with adios and sound like a tard. But to be fair, no one questioned it, so maybe I'm deep down Spanish.
I feel like saying goodbye in different languages is fine.
Yeah, but
I mean,
it's kind of weird where they go, oh yeah, so can you really tell me about what the status of register something is? I'm like, oh, adios, and then and they call.
the register is goodbye.
It sounds a bit weird.
Yeah,
Something I found that.
You go.
No, yeah, I was gonna say something I found that pisses you off, Caden, is just when you Mac is calling anything a Mick something, like a McPark.
Can we pull up to the Mick Park? My Mick tires. I want to.
Yeah, there's a McBin or like McPark here. I remember saying it last time we were going for one of our nug runs, and you've just gone, gave me like the death stare, going, "Can you don't?" Like I got a very visceral reaction from you, just hatred.
Because Mac is just has to call everything Mick at the start of everything.
McFlurry.
I think there is literally one of their items, like a napkin or something like that. They literally call it like the McNapkin.
Can you please go up and in front of every word put Mick?
I can't remember which item it is, but it's something like a napkin or like a straw or something, and they call it the Mick whatever.
Hit it with a Mick hello. And when they ask what you want, go Mick fries, Mick cheeseburger.
Oh, I always get so like...
And a Mick chocolate, Mick sundae.
Whenever I ask for fries, my brain goes through the weird... Do I say fries? Do I say chips? You know?
Oh, and hit him with the wombo combo of the Mick McFlurry. And ask where the Mick bathrooms are. Or if you want to be really tired, hit him with the Mick restrooms. Mick thank you and leave.
Where's the Mick piss pot?
I'd like a Mick large.
Can I get my large McBurger meal in a Mick large, please?
Can I have a Mick happy McMeal?
Can I Mick fucking kill myself?
Can I just have a McHappy McToy?
Can I just be
No,
Mick
just have
happy?
Mick happy.
Honestly, if they started selling Happy, I'd buy it.
Yeah.
KFC or Macca's?
That's hard.
I would say Macca's because KFC kind of lacking, although it can be good at times.
I'll put it this way. It depends on the time of day. If the sun's up, KFC. If it's, after hours, Macca's.
Yeah.
It's because KFC's not open, so I guess KFC in that case. But no, nothing beats like the 3 a.m. nugs with the boys.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
also
you get drunk, 2:00 in the morning, fuck, I just want some Macca's.
Yes, because nothing else is open.
No, but like if anything else was open, you'd still go for Macca's.
Oh, would you? Like, I know
I
the
would.
traditional, the classic is the dirty kebab. That's not a Mick kebab.
Guys. Big update.
Big update.
So I just ordered some shungite.
How much did you pay?
About $12.
Alright, on the topic of ordering, Harvey, where are you getting it sent?
Well, I mean, it's coming from Russia.
To your house?
Didn't you say there was an Australian store?
No, I found a better deal from Russia. And it's Russia, and that's where it comes from. So, I mean, it must be genuine. But it won't get it until, like, March or April. So I'm not going to remember that. And it's just going to...
One day you're going to rock up, there's a rock in your mailbox.
Dude, they're just going to throw it through your window.
It's something little.
Yeah, they'll throw it through your window. Or your car window. A special reminder, by the way, guys. Whoever shows up at Harvey's house and just rocks up there is the first special guest on our show.
Yeah, that is still a running competition. It is
we did have
until
someone to do it.
Yeah. The competition will be over when someone rocks up at Harvey's house.
Yes, sir.
And yes, it's an official competition, so get going.
This is an official competition.
I really hope no one digs in too deep.
Don't worry, guys. Just hit with the hashtag Harvey's home in the comments.
Luckily, Harvey is such a common surname.
Would you fight them off, Harvs?
I mean, give it a fair crack.
Like you've got weapons in your house, like blades.
Why do you need to fight them off? Why don't they just show up to say hello?
Well, if then I'll let them in. But if it's not just to say hello and they're trying to put a confetti bomb in my mailbox, some hands are going to get thrown. Probably not mine. I'm probably going to be on the receiving end of said hands. But it'd make for a good YouTube prank video.
Hear about that guy that died doing like a YouTube prank where he pretended to rob people and got shot?
Oh, have you seen the other one where, as a challenge, the girlfriend made her boyfriend hold up a book and she shot it with like a Desert Eagle? I don't even know what the challenge was. And surprise, the bullet went through the book.
I'm sorry.
It was to see if the book would stop the bullet, and it wasn't a prank or anything. They were like, "Will the book stop the bullet?
Why didn't
find
they just,
out."
Put the book in front of a watermelon and shoot that? I don't know. So she killed her boyfriend with a Desert Eagle.
Yeah, nice. Don't stop for 2 more and she gets a UAV.
Oof.
a big goof. Also, I cracked 100, by the way, fellas. So I've been asking this.
You can't just say that after mentioning killing people.
No, not killing people. That number's TBA. You'll find out later. 100 subs and Ryan will reveal his kill count. But no, so there's a question I've been asking online and in person, just collecting information, and I've been tallying it, right? Yeah, so I have a question, which is also a glorious bind in everyone's favourite game to hate, CSGO. But no, it's in waves of increasing difficulty, how many 9-year-olds do you reckon you could take in a fight with the occasional 12-year-old as a mini-boss? Right. And I've been doing this question for like over a year now, and I decided to start tallying it. And it's really depressing, the results. Like, you think standard, like, waves assaults, right? You have 1, then you have 2, then you have, like, the mini-boss, then you have 1 and a mini-boss, then, like, 2, then, like, 2 mini-bosses, you know? Right? Yeah. A lot of people didn't get above 3. Like, it's kind of sad. Like, I get it if you're, like, paraplegic or something, you know? But, like, they're 9 years old. The majority,
I feel like most people aren't genuinely thinking about it, though.
Yeah, but, like, I pressure them to go, are you sure? And I get a lot of, that's it. And this is in person as well. Like, I will ask people this.
Yeah, because I reckon I'd probably, like, able to get a good 10 rounds in.
Yeah. Yeah, bear in mind,
there's also a big difference if we're armed or unarmed.
No, unarmed. It's just you. Like, it's like you're putting hell in the cell, you know? And they just keep coming in, you know, one into the other after the ring. And I do clarify, it's knocked out, so you don't have to kill them. I mean, bonus points if you do, but you don't have to. That just adds to your kill count, which, you know, each to their own. But yeah, no. I mean, I'm interested to see what people say. I'll collect data if anyone comments on this. But the tally has, like, so many 1s and 3s. Like, there's a few 2s, but people really lowball themselves.
Yeah, because, okay, here's the thing. Hamish and Andy did this, sort of. They got a whole bunch of, like, 9-year-olds who were doing martial arts to come and beat the shit out of them. And they had to fight back, but they were handicapped. So they weren't able to, like, fully bash up children, obviously.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. If you think about it, if you take out all the handicaps and stuff, it's not fair. You have the reach advantage, the strength advantage. At 9, I don't think any kid's going to...
Depends. If they're like an autistic child, you're a bit fucked.
Yeah, but still, you have the range advantage, you have the strength advantage, unless they tard rage, but you also have, like, the size and weight advantage, so you can kind of put your body into it.
But, like...
So, I feel like...
All jokes aside, I think tard strength is, like, genuine, like...
Yeah.
I've seen some mentally disabled kids, and they can, like, lift full-grown ass people and, like, drop them on their ass, and they're like, 9.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hold on.
I mean, the human body can, like, do some serious shit. Have you seen, like, those videos of the mothers, like, lifting cars to save their child?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's literally like a limit break, but, like, you break all your bones and all your muscles, like, get torn off the flesh because, like, you're not meant to be able to do that. Like, your body limits itself, so, like, it doesn't tear itself to pieces. But, like, adrenaline can kind of power you through that, which is where I think tard rage comes from.
Yeah, except tards just have so much adrenaline that they can just command their tard rage and just...
That's why you don't say the T word around them.
Speaking of adrenaline, here's a question for everyone to spark us up into a new conversation.
Okay.
Segue.
What's everyone's most intense adrenaline-filled, like, moment? Where you've been, like, most frightened, I guess. Most in shock, most fight or flight scenario. There we go.
Harvey, I think we share the same...
What?
No? We don't share the same experience?
No. What's your
boars?
Yeah, the boars.
See, I'd probably put that second.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Actually, I would put that second, but my first experience is pretty much the exact same thing.
Well, what's your number one?
It's still camping, still late at night, except it wasn't a boar, it was a fox. And it came like... It was literally right next to our tent. So, like, our dog was barking, the fox was barking, or whatever noise it was making. Oh, it might not have even been a fox, because it actually sounded like a really deep growl. So, yeah.
Was it like a...
That was scary. That was scary. I don't know what kind of animal it was. Dad got up, chased it away.
Bears.
Yeah, that's what it was. But yeah, Dad came up, chased it, and it was all good. But like me being a 10-year-old, I was scared as shit. So yeah. But then come second, ball late at night, camping, same sort of shit.
Oh fuck that ball. Didn't like it.
I know what mine would be actually. Now that I think about it.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, I'll give you the context. I was a dumb kid. I was about 10 as well. Man, what's with being around 10 and having stupid shit happen?
Well, that's when you start wanting to do stuff.
Yeah. So I was trying to get out of the house on the farm because it was boring and shitty. So what I used to do was I'd go and dig up anthills, fill them with petrol, and blow them up.
Yeah.
As you do. Like, I singed my eyebrows off once or twice. Kind of funny. But no, I'd usually make a trail and light it up, right? So I'm there with the shovel, and I start lifting up the top of the anthill so I can, fill the whole thing up with petrol. And I step on a stick, and I go to, lift my foot, and I all of a sudden, my thongs are loose because they're slightly too big, so it hangs down. And I feel this thing grab the back of my thong. I look down, and a red-bellied black snake, which I thought was a stick, I've stepped on it, and it's lashed out at me and grabbed into the back of my thong. Probably half a centimeter away from getting my ankle.
Oh my god.
I'm on a 75-acre farm, so it would have been a decent 20-30 minute walk back to the house to then get in a car and get to the hospital if I can find an adult. And I've gone, oh shit.
And the other part about that is you'd be your blood would be rushing and then
Yeah, because I'm freaking out. And I also have to then move to get home, and I didn't know you'd pressure on it, so I was a dumb kid.
Yeah.
So in my panic, I've got a shovel. I drop it down, cut the shit out of the side of my leg, but decapitate it. In one clean go. Yeah, no, it was a sharp shovel. I was quite impressed. I have those thongs actually in my cupboard, and they've still got the 2 holes in the back.
Oh my god.
I was fine, other than the small cut I'd given myself like an idiot. But, believe me, I went back after that.
Now to be quite the contrary. To not involve being 10 years old.
This is 2 days ago.
Skip.
Yeah, actually, probably the last time I felt so genuinely fight or flight was not that long ago, and it's kind of dumb what caused it. But it was the classic, we've been playing CSGO until 2 or 3 in the morning, and I decided to go to sleep, but I wanted some milk, right, as you do. Glass of milk. Walk out, didn't realize my dad was still up, and he's behind the office door, but it's a little bit open, and he went past it. I didn't know what it was and just saw movement. And that was the scariest glass of milk I've ever drunk. And I'm sitting there, my brain's just analysing where all the sharp things are in the house in case I need them. Subconsciously, I've grabbed a kitchen knife, drinking the milk while watching the office door, and it is the most cursed position. And then I see him and I'm like, oh, okay. And then I had to try and figure out where I've just taken this knife from to put it away. The milk... still pretty darn good. That was the only good part of that. But Jesus Christ, I was oh
my god.
I was that pumped up and ready to fight my office door, just in case. It's when you go outside, you just hear a noise and you just... someone's breaking into my house. It's just a twig falling off a tree, but you don't know that. No, but that'd be followed up quickly by the boar.
The boar, yeah.
The boar.
Yeah. I mean, there's not much really to that story though. There's a little bit, I suppose.
Harvey, you've never enjoyed boars, have you?
No.
Yeah, there is a backstory to it then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we'll tell it. Yeah, we'll tell it.
Yeah.
Alright, so the boys, we went camping. A few drinks here and there. At the end of the camping session though, everyone had gone home except for me and Harvs. And we were we're going to stay another night. Because everyone was supposed to stay till the Monday. But everyone left on Sunday. So we're like, fuck it, we're gonna stay here another night. We'll stay here the Monday. So it's just us two. I'm sleeping in my tent. Harvey's sleeping in his car. And we went to sleep pretty early. But we wake up to this loud screeching noise. And we're we aren't communicating with each other because we can't hear each other. So I'm sitting alone in my tent, and Harvey's sitting in his car with his dog. And as we hear the screeching noise, I wake up. I'm like, oh my fucking god, what was that? And then I just hear a a low growl coming from the car where Harvey was. And me being alone in my tent and knowing that there was boars around, I was like scared shitless. Because I've got nothing in this tent to protect myself from a boar. I know boars are scary. And I don't know if Harvs also heard it, if I'm going insane or not.
Yeah, that was... Oh, I heard like the first noise. I get up and I go to see if it was just my dog being retarded. But he looks at me with the most genuinely confused rut-row raggy face, and I'm like, oh, okay, it's not you. We're fucked.
Yeah.
You ever have that happen though, like where you hear something, but like you swear you heard something, but you didn't, or like no one else did?
Yeah.
Like I have that happen where I think people have called my name, and I'm like, huh?
I do that all the time. I'd be like downtown and I'll just hear what I thought would be my name. I look around and there's just no one there. Like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I must say, the worst part about, especially the boar incident, is when you hear a noise like that, because then you get so alert of like picking up sounds that after, even though it stopped making sounds, you're just hearing other things
noises.
then. Like there's this owl that just started chiming in afterwards, and you could hear was it hooting in the distance. And then there was like that farmhouse that was like along the way. I don't know if you saw it. It just had like the one like light on out the front.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's the most suspicious looking farmhouse I've ever seen.
Yeah. That was scary.
Poor ruined night. Changed my mind. Well, that was
honestly. Yeah, honestly, that night was not fun.
No.
we should have just left like everyone else did, but
No, we didn't leave because we had already drunk. Then everyone decided to leave, but we were drunk and we couldn't drive.
Yeah, that's right.
So we got dogged.
Yeah.
You had any lean yet, Caden?
Lean?
Yeah.
No, I have not had lean.
Holy shit, I remember that's the first thing to come out of your mouth every time we spoke was, I need me some lean.
Can someone say lean? Give me some lean.
Yeah, exactly. You lean bean, string bean fighting machine.
Yeah, I get into saying like shit like that, and then everyone starts copying me, so I just stopped doing
Everyone else
it.
bullies you for it.
No, they
No one
don't
copied
bully
with the
me.
lean thing. We just made... We
it's
egged
just-
on the lean thing.
No, because then people are legit just starting to copy me and all this shit. Like, fuck it, I'm just not gonna say it anymore.
I'm a trendsetter.
Who started copying the lean thing?
Yeah, no one
Everybody,
did.
everyone
one.
would just everyone would just say it from now and then. That and the hating nerds thing, and the I get bullseye every time. Everyone started copying me, and I'm just not doing it anymore.
I know with the nerd, it turned into just calling you a nerd because you said hate a nerd.
Yeah. No,
Same
I
with the
think-
lean of asking you, do you want to lean over?
Yeah. No, it was us bullying you. Like,
Yeah.
do you want lean?
I wouldn't say it exactly.
Or like when everyone gets bullseye, it's I'm Caden. I got bullseye because we're making fun of you for saying it every time. We're not saying we got bullseye.
Yeah, well, you still copy me for it, so I'm not saying anymore. Y'all can get fucked.
Dude.
Until I think of something else, I
Imitation is
just
the
fucking
most
say all the
sincere
time.
form of flattery.
That's bullshit.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Depends on the context of the invitation.
That's something an edgy nihilist would say.
Yeah, well, I'm pissed off.
Are you a nihilist as well?
Why are you
I
pissed off?
don't know. I don't know what that means.
Can you tell us why you're pissed off?
You know, the existence is pointless, God is dead and we killed him, niche, you know, all that stuff.
Uh,
Yeah, the
No.
best thing to do is tell them to kill themselves because they say no, they're not a nihilist because they value life. Brilliant argument. There you go. That's how you win
Speaking
politics,
of
people. Just tell them to kill
killing
themselves.
yourself, do you want to know an interesting strategy if you ever held up at a store? If a man pulls the gun, he's a bit. He looks a bit shaky, a bit nervous, right? And he goes, give me the money. I have a gun."
Just put it in
You
your mouth.
calmly
to help
grab
them.
the gun, aim it towards your forehead, and go, "Pull the trigger. You won't." Because the average
Absolutely.
dude doesn't want to fight people, and they'll pussy out unless they're
Yeah.
a serial killer or a psychopath, and you're fucked. But
yeah,
if they're
such
not,
as they actually pull the fucking trigger.
Dude, I can't wait for you to step towards him and him shoot you in the leg.
if they are a petty thief, which most are, right? They
Yeah.
aren't there for confrontation, and they will disperse, like
Yeah.
youth gangs and whatnot, because they're not.
But I can guarantee
psychopathic
you,
people. You just fucked.
they're way more likely to maim you than they are kill you, and they're gonna fucking
Yeah.
annihilate that nerve tendon in your right leg for life.
Yep.
So what's worth? What's worse?
I mean, you never know. But I'm just saying, you're probably gonna get shot doing that.
Yeah. Don't actually. Okay, no one take that advice seriously.
Take it seriously. I want deaths on Harvey's hands.
Well, now it's on your hands because Harvey said don't take, and you're saying do.
No, I'm saying ignore Harvey saying don't. So
No,
the
but I
initial
mean, there is
advice
some
still
like
in his hands.
reason behind that. Like, it's why you can see people, especially like the youth gangs where we got the really young children that just want to rob people, and they mostly just using fear and numbers against them. It takes very little to make them disperse. Because, like, you got like the old lady and they gets robbed, so she just, hits them across the head with a rolling pin, and that is enough to make them disperse because someone actually swung back, and they don't know how to fight.
Just go for the leader, then they're fucked.
Yeah, they're all bark and no bite.
Like Toby, he should have just grabbed the wrench.
If he had, they probably would have dispersed.
I'm just saying. If he'd knocked one of them out, the rest would have fled.
Oh yeah,
Like they didn't even steal his wallet. SMH.
because there was a few that broke into a lady's house, and all she did was just whip out her rolling pin, and immediately they broke and fled, despite outnumbering her 3-1.
Dude, why is it always a rolling pin?
Because she was rolling dough at the time, funny enough, as they broke in her back door. And there's camera footage of her chasing him down the lawn with like her apron on and the rolling pin swinging it in the air. And they're like booking it.
You want to get this dough? You gotta fight Grandma Ho.
Well, a rolling pin was actually a pretty viable weapon.
Yeah.
Pretty solid.
Yeah, it's solid, it's easy to swing, and it's got a bit of reach to it. Yeah.
Has a handle. Has two, actually.
That's why it's a rolling pin.
Yes, sir. Oh, God.
Alright, has anyone else got any questions to ask? 'Cause this is...
No, I got something. I got something else.
Okay.
Oh, you got something?
Whoa, whoa, now you're making it sound like this is boring. Am I that boring to you? Am I a joke?
Just ask your damn question. I'm not answering
What
that.
accent do you think is easiest to fake?
What accent?
What?
Yeah, like, impersonate,
I would say...
Is this for like us personally, or is this in general?
I mean,
It'd have to be personally, because some
what
people
accent
can't
can
do
you just-
accents.
Because you know how, like, there's always a go-to, and I've got my answer. But I want to see what you guys say first.
I'd probably say the Asian accent.
Hurrah!
Yeah.
Just the R's, the heavy R's.
Yeah.
That is right. I feel like this is very, very rare. What about you, Harvey?
That me personally?
Yeah.
Well, mostly because I tried to see how convincing I could pull it off to confuse Europeans. But I can pull off a shitty Irish accent.
I knew
That's
it
just
was gonna be
overly
that.
thick.
I just knew it was going to be that. But is it genuinely, like, convincing? Because I feel like the easiest go-to, no matter the situation, is, like, the generic telemarketer Indian accent.
I was going to say, if you want a generic one, the gay German. Because almost anyone can go, oh yeah, sausage. You know? Like the gay German hairdresser or Swedish man.
But anyone can go, hello, your toaster mobile is broken.
Exactly. They're like the really
They're the
stereotypical
go-to.
ones.
I had to, with that exact accent, the cliche Indian accent, when I was calling up, like, the Unicom I'm going to, because I needed information on it. And, oh my god, there's something special about me asking, because, like, it's new building, so I'm trying to get information on what I need to bring. And he's here going, no toaster, you have, no clothesline, no, and literally, he wasn't listing off what I had, he was listing off what I don't have. and
I mean, that makes it easier, I guess.
No.
Really?
No ironing board. And he just got weirder and weirder. There's no house plant, or no pets allowed. And I'm like, I want to know what to bring. And he's like, no shoe rack. And I'm like, and he's in this, the generic telemarketer Indian accent. And and I'm like, oh god, like I it was getting frustrating, and I've just gone to him. No, I literally said, do you have a list of what's provided so I can work out from there? And he's going, oh, you want a list? I'll start writing it down. And I went, no, because he got my email for all the stuff because I needed authentication and whatnot. And God, hang on. I think I still have the email. And the best thing is, do you want to know what the email I got was?
What?
Oh shit! Let me get it up. No, that's asking if I'm disabled. Where is it? Here it is. Hi Ryan, thanks for your email. We are organising a complete document to prepare for your arrival to the new building. Kind regards, and then it's the uni logo stuff.
So they didn't even get the listy.
Yeah, not even a list of stuff they don't have, just nothing. And I've not heard back from them since.
Fucking brilliant.
Yeah. I will literally be there by the time this episode is uploaded.
Wait, you'll be there by Thursday?
Yes, I leave Thursday.
Oh shit.
Yeah. That's right, Ryan's grand tour. Where I'm going, nobody knows.
Well,
Don't dox me.
actually, that's the other thing that we should probably just bring up. Is the fact that a lot of us are like moving away and going to uni.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So hear me out. I've got a rebranding idea actually on the topic of that. So you know how we're like great Australian youth, right?
Yeah.
And you know how when like a country expands, right? What if we become greater Australian youth because we cover a bigger area?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like Hungary to Greater Hungary, you know? Or you know, World War II when they plan to name it the Greater German Reich with all their horrible territories that they plan to keep.
I mean, like that's cool and all, but I don't think anyone will understand why it's gone from great to greater.
Yeah, and then they can ask, it'd be an FAQ. Surely we make an FAQ.
Yeah,
Every
we'll make an
shitty podcast
FAQ
has
for
one.
when we get a fan base and people actually start asking questions.
The fan base. That's a good one.
Yeah. Actually, that's probably something we should look into doing is getting a Twitter account.
Getting a Twitter.
So
you've had many Twitter accounts, like your fax one.
The totally true facts that lasted a whole 3 months.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
very dedicated.
It got hard to come up with dumb stuff because there's so much dumb things that are true that it's like hard to find something convincing that's not true.
I mean, we can always just get back onto that.
The Onion's been doing it for years. Honestly, the Onion at this point is believable though, which is the sad thing.
Yeah, because they're fully set up like an actual news thing, and everything just links towards them being a news firm.
That's what's so funny about it.
And anyone can just post like legit the Onion. Like people post the Onion articles, and I still for a second go, "Oh, that's fucking weird," and then I realize, oh, it's the Onion.
Anyone who hasn't had a look at some of the Onion's articles. They're great.
I can't name any off the top of my head, but they are brilliant.
Oh, do you remember after like Trump's impeachment failed, they said they're gonna try and in-orange him next?
Yeah.
Shit like that, and I'm like, like some of them are like that, but then some of them come across as like, because we're in like clown world, really believable.
Yeah. Because that are the ones that get me, the ones that are like actual believable, and I'm going, oh shit, that's not good.
Like it's stupid enough to be believable.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I reckon that's only able to be pulled off because of how stupid some real things are.
Oh, sorry, just got a text at 2 a.m. from my grandfather.
What the fuck is... Go to sleep, man.
Last time... No, he normally is. I don't know why he's up. Last time he texted me was Christmas time.
Huh.
Right, so he's just texted me saying, have you seen the news? The local news. The newspaper. And then he's put a link in, and it's the newspaper. I'll dox that. Screw up. Anyway, it's one of their...
You don't want that beeped or not?
Oh, you can beep it if you want, but I don't care. I'm okay. Well, anyway, actually, I'll do you one better. Beep that, but Riverina, right? Gives you an area where he is. Pretty big area. But anyway, one of their newspapers, the local one, and it turns out a dude has tried to do a ramen run where he's driven into the Soldiers Club. and stole he's one of those cash conversions. You know how you go through the pokies and it spits you out like a card and you scan it to get your money?
Right.
The thing you scan it at? He's stolen that, but as he's gone to drive the vehicle out, it's fallen off the back. So he's just smashed into this building, knocked the money machine over and left, basically. Dude, cosmic wisdom.
I love how he's up at like 2 o'clock just to send you that. That's pretty wholesome.
I'm gonna hit him with the "Why are you up?"
So I managed to find the password for Totally True Facts.
Oh.
Yeah, plug it.
We went from March 11th to April 18th, posting almost every day.
Yeah. I mean,
So
I
you
tried.
March
I tried to post
to
every
April.
single day.
I like
So you
how it's
made it
all
like
like a
a
bunch
month.
of these fake facts, and then there's just "help, I'm starving," and it's just buried in there.
They're not feeding.
Some of the stuff in here is really weird.
You know,
Peanuts have live birth. The shell of a peanut is just the womb. Follow for more true facts.
If you make more than 30 podcast episodes, pat on the back, you did longer than Totally True Facts.
Yeah, well,
There's been a lot of dumb ventures on this group, hasn't there, of things we're planned to do.
Yeah. I also love how our Totally True Facts is only following the Pope and Donald Trump.
Dude, Donald Trump got removed from Twitter, so you're only following the Pope.
that's why it's shook under one following.
Yeah.
Yeah, Orange Man bad.
We're gonna have to follow Joe Biden now.
Dude, how? Oh no, you can't do that. He sniffs girls' hair.
Yeah.
That's not a very great Australian youth of him.
Well, this is Totally True Facts. Completely unrelated.
Yeah, but you know, part of the rebanding is you know keeping it consistent. So we got to follow someone better, like Ted Bundy. Or Ted Kavinsky, the Unabomber, or
there's so much innocent times in these old posts on Totally True Facts. We even made memes of things that weren't as serious back then that are hella serious now.
Oh yeah, didn't we do a COVID one?
Yeah. The hashtag COVID-19 is an evolution of COVID-18, which killed around 47,000 fish off the coast of Greenland. I remember that was on the top of hashtag Greenland for a little bit.
Actually, yeah, no, we did that because we're like, what's something that won't be hashtag so much that we could get up there?
Greenland. I'd love it if something like that got circulating as a meme.
That's what we were hoping. We were hoping that something would get really controversial with this Twitter account, that it just become popular and people would follow it.
I think you're on
love
the
its
right
bio.
track. But I think shitposty is better than controversial.
It is a shit post. We managed to shit post on as many popular topics, so it would get viewed as much.
Yeah, we would look in the trending tab and see what we could fuck up. Oh look, Wuhan is trending again. Maybe we should work on that.
Dude, Kung Flu.
So if anyone interested, I'll put the link of Totally True Facts in the description.
If Totally True Facts gets 10 new followers, I'll hijack the account and post some totally untrue facts.
And this is actual true facts.
It's gonna be questionably true facts. Despite making up 15% of the population.
Oh no.
Why is that the go-to? I feel like at the moment you say despite making up and then you put 13, 14, 15%, people just know.
People believe statistics.
Yeah, but not even that. Just people know immediately where they're going with that. It's iconic, unfortunately.
But I mean, yeah, I get what Caden means. I could say 12% of Greenland doesn't like the taste of fish, and people are going to believe that because it sounds smart.
Have you seen the one where it's they use census data to prove Finland doesn't exist because of the 1% margin of error?
Ah, yes.
Yeah, so that's great on the topic of percents and people believing stuff. It's there's 700,000 people in Finland, which is 0.7% of the world population of 7 billion, right?
Yeah.
And so, on the topic of censuses, there's usually a 1% margin of error either way. So there's a 50-50 chance that Finland doesn't exist.
You are wrong.
There's
There's 5.5 million Finns now.
There you go, 5.5. But that's even less. Wait, no,
No,
more.
you said 700,000.
No, but yeah, sorry, yeah, I don't know where I got 700,000.
So that meme's now out of date.
Well, no, it wouldn't be because 5 million.
Yeah.
We'll round it up to 6 million, right? 6 million Finns. So 6 million Finns, right, is still less than 1%. That'd be 0.6%. Yeah, I just did my math wrong before. Do Ryan quick math.
Anyway, it's under 1%.
Yeah, so the joke is there's a 50-50 chance with the way censuses work with 1% margin of error that Finland doesn't exist.
And I like to take my chances. I don't
Yeah,
believe
I'll take my
Finland
chances.
exists. If you're a Finn, come on this podcast to defend yourself.
Yeah, go on, prove it. Prove your ethnicity.
Well, I mean,
I
judging
doubt
by
you can,
your
because you can't.
judging by your math, then there's also a chance that Norway doesn't exist and that
Whoa,
Iceland
whoa,
doesn't
whoa.
exist.
Hang
and
on, Norway's
Denmark
cool.
doesn't exist.
Whoa, no.
Well, they're all within the same number population as Finland, so
no,
they could all equally just not exist.
No, they don't do censuses. They do polls.
What?
They're closer to Poland.
Doesn't even work.
Yeah, it does. Look, if we're going along Harvey's magic rock logic that he spent money on, I feel like
I can't wait for that to arrive with future me having no clue why I bought it.
I wish you could have put a message on it. You can just link to this podcast episode.
I should have.
Hmm.
But I don't think the Russians would have understand me sending an English link. Like I don't.
Yeah. Oh no, it'd be an auto print thing. Like it's usually automated, that stuff.
Yeah,
What
it'll
if it's
just
not?
come under it.
I had someone ask if they could change an engraving on a glass like mug they got, like, well, not mug, like coffee, not mug, coffee. No, coffee's on the mind. Glass, like wine glass they got that had like a name on it, and they asked if I can change the name, and I've looked at it and gone, I can't unengrave it. Like, I don't know what they expect me to do. It hurts. Like, you get some dumb people, like, honestly. It baffles me. But it was pretty funny.
I'm broken. I can't think of how that could work. Do you want me to melt the glass down and re-blow it?
Re-blow it. Fixed. Here, let me just carve that P to be an R.
Alright, we're pretty much at an hour now.
I know, isn't that good? Man.
Yeah, we thought this was going to be a
That
short
was
episode.
hour. Haha.
Yeah.
So, just to bring up something that I briefly mentioned about 40 something minutes into the podcast, and just to finish off this episode, a lot of us will be going away to TAFE and to uni, and
Don't dox us like that.
whoa, crazy!
Crazy.
Are we
Children.
aging? Are we aging? How old we are? Oh no!
And
Whoa,
they know
you're-
that we're above the age of a high school student.
Hold on, you're the only
yikes.
teenager here.
Yikes!
You're
But
the only
yeah,
teenager here. Square up.
so yeah, most of us are moving away. That doesn't mean that we're gonna stop doing the podcast. I assume.
No, I'm down. I'm down.
Yeah.
Nah, just gotta
Yeah.
reshuffle
So
our schedule.
yeah, it's just gonna mean the schedule's gonna be a bit shuffled around, and we might need to take a couple of weeks to just figure out what's going on.
Nah, what do you mean? Clearly, just back-to-back podcasts.
Back to back podcasts right into uni.
If we get
Fuck it.
1,000 likes, I will do a 24-hour live stream podcast.
I
I will. No, you're not
you
doing
will.
anything. I'm doing it. Yeah, I said.
Oh,
I
you
will.
just you. You're gonna do a solo podcast.
Yeah.
So you're just gonna sit
24
here talking to yourself, live streaming
No,
for
That
24
reminds
hours.
me, the
No,
24-hour VR Minecraft challenge.
I'll
we gotta
pull
do
in
that.
special guests. I'll pull in people. I'll make it happen. All,
Okay.
all for the loving 1,000 people that aren't paying bots to definitely like this video.
Alright, well, Ryan will do that when he feels like he'll do that.
No. There's a time goal on it. It's when I remember I made this promise. So if I forget about it before we hit 1,000 likes, unlucky.
That sucks.
Yeah, sorry, pressure's on.
So yeah, for the two people who listen to this podcast, the schedules might be a little bit mucked up. You may have noticed that I uploaded on Thursday last week. That is the goal to upload until our schedules are changed. So from now on, the podcast will come out on Thursdays, and after we go to TAFE and uni and shit like that, we'll change the schedules, see what works best for us, and we'll just go from there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyone
Just wanted to plug that.
Give any shout outs?
I mean, we don't really need to. It's the same sort of people.
Yeah. Shout out to our one loyal fan, Connor, who I know watches this.
Yeah, congrats. Whoa.
I'd give you a kiss, but I can't remember where you live.
Shame.
I know there's another Connor that is also listening to this, possibly. So
I think it's the same Connor we're thinking of.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Hear that? You got shout out twice, Connor.
Well, in that case, I do know where you live, and I'll be coming for you.
To be on the podcast, so you can be a special guest. Imagine the one random named Connor watching this, not the one we know. Who's like, oh, shit. Dude, you know that's a thing where people like get attached to like personalities, like and think they've formed a friendship with them.
That's why podcasts exist, right?
Is that what like a simp is?
No, kind of, but it's like, you know how you're like, oh, PewDiePie or you charming fella. You think you're like their friend.
Yeah.
Internet personalities, because your monkey brain can't differentiate screen in real life.
Yes.
Monkey.
Because we're not evolved good enough.
Anyway, on the topic of returning to monkey, we hit the hour mark. You know what that means?
It's returning to monkey time?
Dude, clearly we're growers, not showers, with being short on podcasts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn straight.
It may be small, but it packs the mean package. Goodbye.
Yeah, you tell them.
Goodbye. Yeah, the Three Musketeers, or the Three-Inch Sketeers. Haha, penis joke.
Penis. Whoa, dick and balls.
Whoa, Johnny Longshore.
Can we just cut the recording now?
No, because So there's nothing else we want to talk about yet? Nothing.
No.
Dude,
nothing. No questions.
Just do the outro, dude.
Oh, we're doing the
Goodbye,
outro.
Guys. Goodbye, guys. Thank you for being here. I'm joined by Caden and Harvey. My name's Ryan. Love you all. Good night.
Make sure to check us out on other places. You can find that in the description, and rate us 5 stars on iTunes.
Yeah, Spotify as well. Links in the description. Pump those views. Play it overnight.
Yeah.
Yeah, just put it on repeat. Alright,
Yeah.
thanks for coming, y'all.
Bye-bye.
And we'll see you in the next episode. See ya.
Kisses.
Adios.